Getting set to go with tonight's basketball game, the varsity, as the girls take on the Juniata Indians. Varsity basketball. Trojans coming in here with a 7-1 overall record, and the Indians at 5-3, I think they said, something like that. Anyway, here's a ball stolen away now by Williard. And Brandy drops it back here for Erdman, and the Trojans get her going. Stacy Snyder. Alicia Moon over in the far corner here for Bechtel. Moon has it. Back here for Jamie Erdman. Bechtel over in the corner. Bechtel for two. No good. Rebound comes off to the Indians. And they'll start her back. Pick up these Indian gals now as we go along here. 22 is Leister. Leister has it back over here for 23. Pick her up in a second here. 12 with a shot from the side. No good. Rebound over the far side to Jamie Erdman. She'll slow it up and bring it across the timeline for her Trojan varsity gals. Lady Trojans. Alicia Moon, left wing side. Pops it inside here for Williard, and she is tied up as Brandy goes into the lane. The foul will be on number 25, and that is Smith. Shelly Smith picks up the team's first, her first, and it'll be none shooting. The Trojans will inbound. Stacy Snyder will inbound for UDA. Inbounds it over here for Erdman. Jamie with a shot, good. 2-0 UDA. Jamie Erdman hits the first bucket of the ball game. Here's Smith with it, running around the right side, dumps it into the right wing corner. And 12's got it over there. She turns around, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to 12, though. She follows up the shot, has the ball roll loose. Picked up over on the far side. Shot from outside, no good. Rebound comes back to Erdman. Jamie coming away with it. Run over by 23, but she slows it down now, and the Trojans will set it up down there. Into the corner for Moon. Shot from over there by Alicia is good. A two-bagger. Alicia hits for two, and it's 4-0 UDA. Here's Leister with it for the Indians. Far side for 12. She pops it underneath. Spinning around there outside the right side of the lane. She'll have to get it outside. Shot taken from over there. No good by Smith. And let's see, 23 has it back again here now. Shot by 12. No good. Rebound comes back off to 12. Right baseline. She drives, and a foul is going to be called. I think Alicia Moon will pick up this personal foul. Yep, they're going to call it on. Alicia will be her first, team's first, and it won't be a shooting foul. Bratton is at number 12. 23 with it, over in the right baseline, trying to pop it inside, knocked away by Alicia Moon and picked up by Brandy Williard for the Trojans. 4-0 UDA with 5:20 remaining in period one. Into the corner they go with it. Stacy Snyder has it. Across the court for Moon. Alicia, 15-footer from outside. It won't go. The rebound underneath comes off to 15. And Leister has it now for the Juniata Indians. Over here for Bratton. Into the corner deep. Pass over to the far side is going to be recovered over there by Leister. She picks it up over on the right wing side. Back out in front. Here's 23 with a shot. No good. Rebounded inside there by, let's see, off the hands of Brandy Williard. Here's Bratton, top of the circle. Back here for, here's a ball inside, going to be stolen away. Alicia Moon comes up with it for the Trojans. And she drops it over there for Moon, has it back again. Shot short, no good. Rebounded over in the corner there, off the hands of number 23. What's this number or name here? What do you call that? Jen Zont, I guess it is. I can't really read Jen's writing this time. Anyway, Zont, I think it is. There's a pass on the near side. Bechtel for two. It won't go. Kim gets her own rebound, puts one up and that won't go, and a rebound comes back off now to the Indians. Pass over here for 22, Leicester. She puts a shot up, and she is fouled. Stacy Snyder will pick up the personal foul for the Trojans, and Leicester will be at the line shooting 2. Okay, Leicester at the line to shoot a pair. Her first shot, good, and they puts the Indians on the board now. It's 4-1 with 4:01 remaining. 4-1 is the score, 4:01 is the time. Second shot by Leicester is good, and it's 4-2. She has cut the Trojan margin in half. And UDA will come back and see if we can improve on this 2-point margin now. Over to Moon on the left wing side. She passes it back over here for Bechtel. Bechtel gets a pick and a shot in there nicely by Kim Bechtel. Stacy Snyder set the pick for Bechtel, and Kim put her home. It's 6-2. UDA with 3:35 remaining here in the period. Here's a ball tapped away out there by Moon, gathered in by Erdman. Over to Alicia Moon. Right wing shot. Left wing side. No good. Shot put up on a follow-up by Bechtel, and Kim comes to life here, puts 2 quick buckets in, and it's now 8-2. Trojans by 6. 3:20 remaining. Leicester working around out in front. Moon was on her. Over to the corner it goes to... Wait a minute. Foul's going to be called, and this time Alicia will pick up her second personal foul as she went into number 25, Smith. It'll be a non-shooting foul, but for Alicia Moon, her second personal, and we got 3:10 remaining here in period 1. Alicia's going to have to leave. As into the ball game for the Trojans now comes Williard. Heather Williard. Here's a ball partially blocked in there, and back with it come the Trojans. Heather Williard in the game now for Alicia Moon. Pass inside to Brandy Williard. Brandy goes for a walk with it as she started in the lane and couldn't get the dribble down. So it's 8-2. 2:55 remaining in the first period. Trojans up by 6. Heather Williard out here guarding Leicester. Over here for Bratton. Bratton inside deep. Back outside here to Bratton. She puts a shot up partially blocked away. Inside the rebound, though, is taken by number 25, Smith. And she puts the shot up and in. Pass inside for Williard. Okay. And the other Williard had it. And now Erdman has it back. Jamie dumps it down the right wing corner. Here's a shot put up by Bechtel. No good. Rebound comes off in there to Martin. She swings around with it. Finally hands it back here to Leicester. Leicester coming ahead with it. Down that right side. Stops. Pops underneath to Martin. Martin puts a shot up and in good. Martin, the big gal. And she puts it home. And timeout's going to be called by Coach Tom Ozenbach of the UDA Trojans. It's 8-6 with 2:04 remaining here in period number 1. Okay, the Trojan timeout is over. And back with it come the Trojans. Over here for Heather Williard, left wing side. Back out here now. Here's a 17-foot shot put up good. Jamie Erdman hits one for the Trojans from 17 feet out. And it's 10-6. Here's a pass in the inside here. Smith with it. Dumps it over there to Bratton on the right wing side. She puts a shot up. She's fouled by Jamie Erdman. Jamie picks up her first personal. And that's going to send Bratton to the line shooting 2. First personal on Jamie. Bratton makes her first shot. It's now 10-7. 3-point lead with 1:42 remaining. Second shot good. And she narrows the gap to 8 now, 10-8. Or to 2, 10-8. Erdman across the timeline for Heather Williard. Heather tied up over there by Bratton. Now dribbles into the lane. Puts it back out in here for Erdman. She dribbles underneath. Over for Heather Williard. Heather puts a shot up. Good! Nice shot by Heather Williard. And it's now a 12-8 ball game. Here's a pass over here for Leicester. Top of the circle. She stops. 16-footer. Good! So Leicester comes back and nails one for the Indians. And it goes back and forth here now. It's 12-10. 2-point margin still by the Trojans. Brandy Williard inside with it, bounces over to Heather Williard. Brandy's got it, passes it over here off the fingertips of Stacy Snyder, out of bounds. So it'll be Indian ball. Leister here for Zent. Zent has it for the Indians. Over to Leister out in front. Back over here for Zent. A 2-point shot from the outside. No good. Rebound taken off by Kim Bechtel. And back come the Trojans as Erdman sets it up at the top of the circle. Over to far side, Heather Williard. Heather trying to dump it inside here. The ball knocked away by the Indians, and they'll come back with a chance to tie. This is Leister with it. Dribbles into the lane, stops, pops a shot up, no good. Rebound to Stacy Snyder of the Trojans. Hands it back off here to Erdman. And her pass will roll out of bounds off the hands of Smith over there of the Indians, and it'll remain UDA ball. Here's the inbounds pass. Whoa, hold it. Blocking foul is going to be called on Smith. And for Shelly Smith, that will be her first, I believe. Nope, her second. With 19 seconds to go in the first period, she picks up her second personal foul. And we're going to have a substitution coming in now. It's 53. Comes into the ball game for them. That girl name is Hops. Okay, Hops into the ball game. Here's a shot from the outside by Erdman. Good. 14-10. 12 seconds remaining here in period one. Leister with it. Over on the far side. Bratton back out in front here now. Over here comes this Leister. She puts a shot up. No good, and that's going to end the first period of play. Oh, good first period for the Trojans here now, as they take a 4-point lead into period number 2. Okay, period 2 getting underway here now with the Trojans in that 4-point margin. Jamie Erdman with it. Erdman down the right side, stops, gets a good pick, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath to Martin. Martin clearing it underneath. She gets violent under there. Ooh, gives Stacy a shot. And back with it comes Leister all the way down to the right side. She'll stop, pop it off over on the far side. Here's a shot from the side by Zent, no good. And a rebound comes off to, oh my goodness. Ball's, I gotta say the ball rolled off of Erdman, or Bechtel, but my gosh. Gal from Juniata all over the back of Kim that time. No call coming. Here's an inbounds pass by Hops. Back out here for Leister. Leister, near side, they swing it here to Bratton. Bratton over on the far side. Now back out here. Is supposed to be coming back out, and let's see, Hops picks it up. Here's Bratton on this side. Top of the circle. Over to Hops, back over here to Leister. Hops has it on the right wing side. Leister with it, steps into the top of the circle, brings it over here to Bratton. She puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath by Hops. Spin around shot, no good. Martin with a follow-up shot, good. (14-12). Heather Williard bounces it over into the corner. Shot taken over there by Biddle, who was in the ball game now, and her shot was no good. A rebound came back off to the Juniata Indians. This is Leister with it. She stops, pops it over on the far side. Back over here now. Leister has it. Bratton with it. Back over here to Leister. Swings it down the left side here now. Gives it over here to Zent. She puts a shot up, no good. And back with it come the Trojans. And Jamie Erdman looking to set something up out here. Ooh. Into Stacy Snyder. Stacy just turns around, pops the shot up and in. Good. Stacy Snyder with a 13-footer from right out in front. Puts it home, and it's 16-12. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Bratton over in the corner. Down deep into the corner to Zent. Back out. Leister. Down Zent. Passes inside here. And underneath there is Martin. And Martin is called for the double dribble. No, it wasn't Martin. Sorry about that. It was Hops. Hops may have a problem. I think she does. I think she may have a equipment problem, shall we call it. 53. There's a pass inside, going to be knocked away in there and gathered back in by the, whoops, wait a minute, ball's going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be up and off and ball as the Indians started down this way, and then all of a sudden they rolled loose in there, and it's going to be Snyder coming out of the ball game as Alicia Moon checks back in for the Trojans. Left wing shot by Alicia, no good. The rebound comes off to Martin. Back here to Leister. Leister slows it down, and let's see. Top of the circle for an 18-footer, no good. Rebound's going to come off over on the far side there. Going to the corner to Bratton. Bratton passes it over here to a wide open Martin. Martin can't hang on to it. Martin gets it back here to Leister. Leister into the corner. Pass inside, knocked away in there by the Trojans, and Jamie Erdman picks it up for UDA. Jamie rolling down that right wing side. Passes it back here now for Moon. Alicia stops and pops. No good. Rebound goes over to the far side, picked up by Bratton. And Jody Bratton will cross the timeline with it for her Indians. 15-footer from on in front. No good. Air ball. Martin has the ball tipped off her fingers, and then it hits Brandy Williard and went out of bounds off Brandy. So 53 going to take a break now, and she's going to go off, and she's going to go maybe to the locker room. Yes, she is. She's going to go to the locker room. She has a problem. Okay, back with it comes Brandy Williard. Brandy ahead here now for, let's see, wait a minute. It's going to be picked off in there by Martin. She gets it ahead here now for Leister. Leister rolling down, stops, puts an 8-footer up, no good. Rebound comes off to the Trojans as Williard picks it off. Brandy Williard, that time for UDA. Here's Brandy Williard at the top of the circle. Gets it back here now for, wait a minute. Foul's going to be called, and Brandy Williard will go to the foul line, shooting 2. Okay. Brandy Williard at the foul line, shooting 2 for the Trojans. Her first shot is perfect. Very good, Brandy. Nice shot. Stacey Snyder comes back in to replace Chris. And here is Brandy's second shot, and it is no good off the front. Rebound to Bratton. 4:05 remaining here in the first half. Trojans up 17-12. Zent with it over to the corner for Bratton. Back out to Zent. Zent in front now. Leister has it. Leister near side. There's a shot put up by Sainer, no good. And back with it come the Trojans. Alicia Moon. 3:40 remaining here in the first half. Over here for Bechtel. Pops it inside. Brandy Williard in the lane. Puts a shot up. Blocked away in there by Martin. And then Brandy's going to get the personal foul. She did not like the way Miss Martin had made the block on her. And that puts the Indians into the bonus now as the Trojans pick up the 15th foul. For Brandy, it is her first. And that will send Miss Martin to the foul line, shooting a 1-and-1. This is Heather Martin at the line for the Juniata Indians. Her first shot is good. Took a while, but it went. And let's see. We're going to have another sub coming into the ball game here in just a moment for Juniata. In the meantime, Martin's second shot is no good, and the rebound comes off to Brandy Williard. And back they come for the Trojans now. It's 17-13. In control of it right now is the Trojans. Here's Bechtel down in the right baseline. Shot no good. Rebound underneath going to be controlled by the Trojans. Williard. She tries to get it over to Moon, but it rolls off of Alicia. And Zent picks it up for the Indians. Back over here for their point guard out here, Leister. She gets it over here for Bratton. Into the corner. Here's Sainer with a shot. No good. Rebound to Williard. Trojans ought to make hay while these guys are missing, I do believe. They've come down the court twice now, didn't get anything. Moon. Ooh, pass over there intended for Faust. And didn't even notice that Jamie Faust had been in the ball game, but she's in there. Or not Angie Faust, I mean. And it went off Angie and out of bounds. With 2:49 remaining, Trojans up by 4. There's Leister with it out in front. Near side here. Here's a shot put up by Zant, no good. And back with it come the Trojans. Jamie Erdman, 3 times down the court now. The Indians have gotten nothing. Shot put up by Brandy on a follow-up shot following first shot, no good. Here comes Leister with it. Into the circle, 15-footer, no good. Rebound shot over there by Martin. Her shot's no good, and a foul is going to be called. Jamie Erdman's going to be called for, or not Erdman, I'm sorry, Bechtel will be called for the foul. And that should send Sainer to the line shooting a 1-and-1, I believe. Let's see. Tracy Sainer to the line shooting a 1-and-1. I missed the number of fouls that time on Bechtel. Sainer's first shot, it's good. She will get another one as Heather Williard checks back into the ball game now to replace Alicia Moon. 2:12 remaining. It's 17-14. This gal can close the gap to 2 now. This Sainer, here's her second shot. It's no good. Rebound comes off to the Trojans, controlled by Heather Williard. Heather ahead here now for Jamie Erdman. Jamie has it, drives down the right baseline, stops, looks to put one up, tied up in there, gets it back out here for Bechtel. Now back to Erdman. Erdman, whoops, walk will be called this time, and she put a head fake on the official, I think. You're going to call Jamie for the walk, but I think she faked the official out with the head fake. Anyway, 17-14 with 1:52 remaining in the first half. Trojans up by 3. Here's a dump inside. Martin with a shot up and in good. And the Trojan lead is down to 1. Now it's 17-16. This is a AAA school, we believe, that the Trojans are playing. Here's a shot from outside for 3, and it's good. Who was that, Erdman? Jamie Erdman nails a 3-bagger, and it's 20-16. Here's Leister with it, dumping it over on the far side. Zent with a shot from this side. Won't go. Rebounded there by Martin. Her first shot won't go. Second shot does. Martin with that little bit of height advantage inside there. Keeps her Indian gals within 2. It's 2018 Trojans. Heather Williard over here. Here's another shot by Jamie from the outside. It's good! Erdman nails a pair of 3-baggers, and it's 23-18, a margin back up to 5. Pass over here for Zent. Long pass down the court. Tapped away nicely by Erdman, but picked up by the Indians. Oh, here is Martin all alone underneath. Martin absolutely alone, and cuts the margin back down to 3 now, 23-20, with 32 seconds remaining in the first half. Excellent ball game. Trojans really hanging tough. Here's Brandy Williard, runs into the lane, passes it back over here for Erdman. Kim's shot won't go. Rebound comes off in there to Zent. She'll drop it back here now for Leister with 15 seconds remaining in the first half. Leister with it, near side to 33. Here's Leister at the top of the circle. Back over here, 33, looks to step in and has the ball stripped away from her by Stacy Snyder. Stacy picks it up, and they're going to call a walk on Stace. Bayshore into the ball game for the Indians. Here's a ball knocked out of bounds nicely by Brandy Williard. We have 2 seconds remaining, so the Trojans don't want to let them get a shot off. Here's a shot from outside. It's good, and it goes, and it went. Can you believe it? I think it was Leister hit the button, or hit the bucket at the buzzer, and that's going to make it a 1-point ball game. 23-22 UDA by 1 at the end of the first half. Excellent ball game.
going here. Are you recording?
Yeah. Just a second. Getting set to go with the second half of play here tonight as the Trojans lead the Indians of Juniata by 1, 23-22, and we'll be set with a second period action in just a second. Be right back. Got to get time for John to get himself in place here as the official scorekeeper. Okay, Smith will inbound the ball for the Indians as we get set to go here now. She inbounds it here to Leicester. And the second half is underway. Leicester for her Indians, dribbling down the right side here now. Passes it into Bratton on the right baseline. Back out in front. Here's a turnaround shot by Zent. In and out. It spins, no good, but there's that rebound shot by Martin. And Brandy Williard's going to get called for the foul. And Martin will go to the line, I believe. Let's see, for Brandy, that will be her second. And that's going to send Heather Martin to the line, shooting 2. And will give Martin a chance to give her team either the lead or a tie if she can make 1 or 2 of these. Her first shot's good, and we're tied. 23 all. Good ball game. Trojans are going to have their hands full with this outfit. And I believe it's anybody's ball game at this point. Here's their second shot. It's good. And the Indians lead, I believe, for the first time in the ball game now, 24-23. Here's Alicia outside, steps up, puts a 2-pointer up. No good. Rebound comes off to Smith. Yeah, she'll clear it back here now to Leicester eventually. Leicester has it now. Down the left side, pass it inside. Ball tipped away by Moon, but gathered back in by Bratton for the Indians. Bratton looking at the setup inside there. Bratton goes right down to the right baseline. Dumps it inside. Ball knocked away in there and gathered up by Brandy Williard. Drops it back here to Jamie Erdman. And the Trojans with an opportunity to regain the lead. Snyder in the corner. Back out in front for Moon. Alicia going to dump it over on the far side. Here goes Bechtel with a shot, good. Kim with a 6-footer from over on the right-hand baseline. And the Trojans lead by 1 as the score could easily go nip and tuck back and forth here now. 25-24 UDA. Bratton bounces it into the corner here for Martin. She passes it inside here. A shot taken in there by Smith, no good. Ball up in the air, and the rebound's going to come back out here to Bratton. Back over here to Martin. Bratton's got it back again now for the Indians. Here's a pass inside, nearly knocked away by Stacy Snyder, but ball goes on the floor, and a tie-up's going to ensue, and it's going to be UDA ball. As both Stacy Snyder and Brandy Williard tied it up for the Trojans, and that's going to give the Trojans an opportunity to increase their margin a little bit now. They lead by 1, 25-24. Here's Moon for 3. Oh, Alicia hits a rainbow shot from the outside. What a good shot by Moon. And the Trojans now lead by 4, 28-24. Here's a pass inside for Martin on the right base, left baseline. She woes for a walk as Heather got in there and started tippy-toeing around on the left baseline. And she'll get called for the walk. Trojans can come back and increase the lead now. It's a 4-point margin for the 5:50 remaining in period 3. And there goes a walk now by Erdman, as Jamie didn't quite come to the stop when she wanted to. And Smith will inbound for the Indians. Leicester with it out in front. Over to the far side now for Zent. Back to Leicester. Bratton with it. Bratton rolling down here on the right side. Tries to get it inside. It's going to go off. Bratton has a good defensive play in there by Stacy Snyder. Went off Stacy, went right back on Bratton's leg and then out of bounds. So the Trojans coming back again with another opportunity to up the margin. Far side here for Alicia Moon. Bounce pass inside. Here's Williard with it. Bounces over here for Stacy Snyder. Back out in front. Moon dumping it inside for Stacy. Stacy in the lane. Gets it back out here to Bechtel. She puts a shot up and it won't go. Rebound comes off to Smith. Bounces it over here. Nearly stolen away by Bechtel, but away with it comes Bratton for her Juniata Indians. Zent with it over the left wing side. She puts a pass inside for Martin, and Heather's shot goes down, and it's 28-26, 2-point ball game again. Now Trojans in the lead. Here's Stacy in the corner with it. Stacy stops and pops long over the far side. Martin picks it off for the Indians, and back with it comes Leister. Leister with a head of steam down that left side, guarded by Moon. Leister into the lane, stops, pops one up, no good. A foul's called. Foul will be called, I believe, on Jamie Erdman. It'll be a blocking foul. None shooting? Yeah, I guess she is. Yeah, she was shooting too. Okay, Leister. Didn't look like much of a shot, but at any rate, Leister at the line shooting two. First shot, no good. Jamie Erdman picks up her second personal foul with 4:34 remaining in period number 3. And Leister's second shot is good. So it's a 1-point margin again for the Trojans now, 28-27. Here's Moon for 3 from the outside. It's good! Alicia bags another 3-pointer, and man alive, that's super. Good shot, high arc, man. Everybody just goes, oh, and away it goes, and right in. Okay, 31-27. Pass inside for Smith, right baseline. Puts a shot up, good. Shelly Smith hit that one, and it's now a 2-point margin again, 31-29. Neither team allowed to open it up here anymore. Here's Snyder in the left wing corner. She's going to stop and pop one. Ooh, wouldn't go. Rebounded inside there by the Trojans. Bechtel spin around shot. That's no good. Smith picks it off for the Indians. Back here to Leister. Leister with a head of steam, dumping it inside. Here's Martin with a shot from standing right there on the left baseline. 3-footer, and we're tied at 31 all with 3:33 remaining in the third. Stacy Snyder, step up, 15-foot shot, no good. Rebounded over there by Martin. Heather picks it off for her Indian Ball Club. Gets it back out here, and Bechtel picks it off for the Trojans. Goes on the floor. Bechtel still has it. Gives it off here to Erdman. Erdman drives the baseline, puts a shot up and in, good. Nice job by Jamie Erdman, and we're Trojans up by 2, 33-31. Here's Bratton with it. Lori has the ball tipped away. Erdman with the steal. Bechtel with the steal. Shot up and in, good. And a girl, Kim. Good job that time on a steal, and Kim goes and might be able to get herself a 3-pointer here now. Super job that time on the steal. 35-31 with 2:57 remaining in the third. Bratton picks up her first personal foul. And Kim will be at the line shooting 1. See if she can finish off this 3-point play. Here it is. No, not quite. Rebound comes off to Smith. Over here for Bratton now. Back over here for Smith. Leister over to Bratton, 15-footer, good. 35-33, Trojan margin back down to 2 again. 2 minutes, 35 seconds remaining in the third. Near side here for Bechtel. Snyder in the left wing corner. Harassed in there, but gets it back out here to Erdman. Now Moon's got it. Alicia over on the far side for Bechtel. Shot from over there. Good! A 2-pointer for Kim Bechtel. And it's now 37-33. Here comes Leister losing it. Bechtel will pick it up. Rolls loose from her. Smith picks it up for Juniata. Into the corner for Bratton. Bratton goes around Stacy Snyder, puts a shot up and in, good. Lori Bratton. Jody Bratton make it. And anyways, 37-35 now. Near side for Bechtel. Into the corner, Stacy Snyder has the ball stripped away from her. Trojans gain it back again. Shot from the side. No good. Rebounded by Martin. Heather, between a couple of Trojans, gets loose. Drops it back here now for Zent, who gives it to Leister. Leister, bounce pass here for Bratton. Bratton, right wing side, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound will come off to Jamie Erdman. Jamie with a head of steam, flying down the right wing side. Into the corner she goes with it, slows it down. Getting tied up in there by Leister, but gets it back out here to Moon. Moon, cross-court pass here intended for Stacy Snyder, but it's going to go out of bounds. and it will be off Stacy. And the Trojans now send in Heather Williard as Kim Bechtel checks out here momentarily with 1:44 remaining in the third. Here comes Leister up the right side here now. She's blocked and passes it ahead. Intended for Bratton, picked off by the Trojans. Heather Williard's got it, drops it back here for Alicia Moon. We're down to 1 minute remaining in period number 3. Erdman over to Moon. Alicia swinging over the near side here for Heather Williard. Into the corner for Snyder. Stacy, one dribble, passes it back out in front. Erdman's got it. Back over on the far side. Heather Williard for 2 from the outside. No good. Picked off in there by Smith of the Indians. Back here to Leister. Leister rambling down the left side. Goes all the way deep into the corner with it. Turns around. Pops a shot up and in. Well, Leister knew what she wanted to do with it, and she tied up the ball game with 30 seconds remaining. It's 37-37. Erdman with it out in front. Passes it inside for Williard. Bounce pass over here. Picked up by Erdman. Jamie to the top of the circle. Stops. Pops it. Ooh, wait a minute. A walk will be called now. Jamie got tied up in there as she ran into Zant. And Jen Zant stopped her. Here comes Leister back with it. Waning moments. We're down to 7 seconds. Leister with it. Cross-court pass here for Zant. She puts a shot up and in good and gives the Indians the lead at the end of 3. It's now Juniata 39 and the Trojans 37. Anybody's ball game, and we'll be right back with the final period. Coach O going to give the gals a little bit of a coaching job over here. We'll be right back. Miss Smith will inbound for her Indians as we get to go here with the final period, we believe. Could be the final period. The way this game's going, we could be looking at OT. Here's the pass, the near side. Bratton steps up, pops one up. It's going to be no good. Rebounded over there by Martin. Her shot's no good. Rebound inside to Smith. She tries to drop it back to Bratton. It's picked off in there by Stacy Snyder, and the Trojans come away with it. Here's Jamie Erdman with a head of steam down the left side. Jamie will slow it down now. Pass it over there for Alicia Moon. Alicia into the corner. Brandy Williard drops it back to Moon. Moon, one dribble, puts a shot up, won't go. Rebound to Smith underneath. She passes it over there for Leister, and back come the Indians. Leister to the top of the circle, passes it over here for Bratton. They dump it inside. Smith with the turnaround shot, no good. Picked off in there by Brandy Williard. She'll hand it back to Jamie Erdman. And the Trojans coming back now with 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Alicia Moon over on the left side, right side rather. Back over here for Erdman. Jamie dribbles into the circle, stops, tries to put a shot up, passes it instead. Over here for Heather Williard, and Heather knocks one home, and we've got a tie ball game again, 39 all. Excellent ball game here tonight by these two ball clubs. Shot from the side by Zen is good. It's a two-pointer, and it's 41-39. Now the Indians up by 2. Pass inside intended for Brandy Williard, but the pass a little bit too high. And Brandy couldn't control it, and back come the Indians. Here's Zent from the outside, no good. Rebounded in there, however, by Martin, and Martin's fouled. Brandy Williard will pick up the personal. I believe it'll be about her third, and Martin will go to the line shooting 1. The bucket was good. And it's 43-39 now. Trojans slipped behind by 4. As Heather Williard will leave the ball game. And coming into the contest is, well, let's see, we had 2 subs come back in. Biddle is into the game for the Trojans. Here's a shot by Heather. It's good. Heather Martin knocks it home. And back comes Moon with it. Into the corner for Biddle. Erdman over here for Bechtel. Near side. Here's Moon for 3. No good. Rebound underneath to Stacy Snyder. She hands it right back over there to Jamie Erdman, and Jamie pops her home. Margin cut in half. Now it's a 2-point lead, 3-point lead, 44-41. Shot from the side, good, 2-pointer. 46-41, 5-point margin again for the Trojans with 5 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in the game. Into the corner, the ball's knocked out of bounds by Zent. And Snyder, Stacy will inbound for the Trojans. Moon, tries to pass it in the corner and passes it over the hands of both Snyder and Erdman. And timeout's going to be called by UDA now as Coach O tries to get his gals settled down here and get them back into the ball game. We have a close contest, 5-point margin. The Indians of Juniata now over the Trojans by 5, 46-41. 5.5 minutes, plenty of time remaining here in the ball game. Trojan timeout is over, and Leicester will inbound for Juniata, and here they come. Leicester at the top of the circle. Jamie Erdman on her. Bounces it over here for Bratton. Into the corner deep. Here's a shot from the side by Zent. No good. Rebound's going to come off and be rolling about. And Erdman picks it up for the Trojans. Bechtel, I'm sorry. Kim Bechtel picks it up for UDA, and she is fouled. Kim will go to the line shooting a pair.
Kim, put him in.
Kim with the line to shoot two very important foul shots for the Trojans as Leicester picks up her second personal foul. And here's her first shot. Oh, won't go. I thought it might, but it wouldn't. So we'll give Kim one more go at it. Kim's second shot is good. Real nice. Okay, Kim gets 50% of them. And back come the Indians. Leicester with it. Moon on her. Ooh, near steal by Moon. In fact, it is rolling loose now as they really harass Leicester with it. They get it back over here to Bratton, though. Here's Zent in her left wing side, right wing side, back out to Leicester. Leicester into the corner here for Bratton. Bratton has the ball knocked out of her hands, out of bounds very nicely by Stacy Snyder. Stacy applauds her own actions that time, says, hey, I did that all right. And indeed she did. Stacy playing a good ball game. Here comes Erdman with it. Jamie dropping it over there for Moon. Back over here for Bechtel. Kim. Back to Alicia Moon. Alicia has a roll off her fingertips. She gathers it back in. Stacy Snyder with a turnaround shot. No good. Rebound comes off to Heather Martin. She'll drop it back here now, and Zent comes away with it for the Indians. We're down to 4:20 remaining in the ballgame. Trojans down by 4. Leicester near side over here for Zent. Drives the right baseline and has it stuffed nicely by Alicia Moon. A good defensive play, and back come the Trojans. They can narrow the gap to 2, and I believe they will. Here's Moon down the right wing side. Dumps it back over there for Biddle. Now Biddle has it again. Here's Biddle from the side. No good, and Moon's going to pick up her fourth personal foul, or third, rather, as she went into Smith. And Alicia will pick up personal foul number 3, I believe. How many fouls does Alicia have?
3.
Third personal foul on Moon. But we're in the fourth period, so Alicia will remain in there. In fact, we only got 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Pass over to the far side. Near side to come to Bratton. Trying to dump it inside, throws the ball away. And the Trojans can come down and get 2 now, and again, narrow the gap to just 2. I would like to see nothing better than that. Let's get a couple here, fellas. Okay. Moon, near side here for Bechtel. Snyder into the corner for Moon. She stops, has a shot partially blocked. It's recovered back in here by to Bratton, however. Bratton will go down, stop, pop one up and in good. Tough one that time as Stacy, or might have been Williard trying to save the ball in bounds. Did so to Bratton. She brought it down and popped her home. Gives the 6-point margin now to the Indians. Moon out here. Passing over here for Stacy Snyder. Back now for Erdman. 15-footer. It's good. Jamie nails one right from the foul line. And we've got a 4-point margin again. Trojans have got to get the ball back and come down here and get some points. 2 minutes, 45 seconds remaining here in the ball game. They dump it inside to Martin. She puts a shot up and in good. Martin lingering right there at the left baseline. Pull one up, and it's 50-44, 6-point margin again. Erdman rolls it over here for Alicia Moon. She steps into the 2-point area, puts a shot up, no good. Rebound underneath there, though, by Brandy, and Brandy's shot won't go. And a rebound comes back to Zent, and a tie-up will ensue, and it'll be up and off and ball. Okay. Trojans get another try at it down here. Timeout again going to be called now by Coach Tom Ozenbach. See if he can get his gals quickly back into it here. Time wasting here, as they say. Time running out. 2:22 remaining in the ball game, and the Trojans down by 6. Anyway, Trojan timeout is over. The pass is inbounded here to Alicia Moon. Here to Snyder. Stacy puts a shot up. It won't go. The rebound comes back off here now to Zent. And back with it come the Indians. Bratton had it. Drops it back to Leister. Far corner it goes. Here's a shot blocked away nicely by Brandy Williard. Might have been a pass, but anyway, Brandy with a good block on it. Here's another shot partially blocked away, but gathered in by Zent. She puts a shot up. No good. Brandy Williard comes down with it for the Trojans, and she'll clear it back with 1:50. And the Trojans trailing by 6. We could use a couple of 3-baggers. Alicia Moon's one of those that can do it. Alicia steps in, passes it over in the right wing corner deep. Jamie Erdman with it. Jamie's going to pass it back here to Moon. Alicia stops with a 15-footer. No good. Rebound comes back to Erdman. Jamie has it. Over here for Moon. Moon cross court here for Bechtel. Back out here to Moon now. Alicia has it over to Stacy Snyder. Stacy will stop and pop for 2. It's good. Stacy nails it. The margin down to 4. Here comes Leister with it. The clock also moving down to 1:10. Trojans trailing by 4. Here's a shot from the side by Zant. It's good. It's a 2-pointer, but it's a killer. 52-46, and we're going to be inside of a minute here, and just right now, inside of 1 minute. Erdman with it. Over to Moon. Alicia steps up here. All tied up. Gets it back here to Bechtel. Bechtel dumping it over here to Snyder. Now back out in front. Here's Moon for 2 from out front. No good. Rebound comes off to Leister. And back with it will come the Juniata Indians. And timeout's going to be called now by Juniata, I believe. Let's see. I'm not really sure. I think Juniata might have called that timeout. And anyway, we've got only 38 seconds left now, and the Trojans down by 6. It don't look good. Okay, the final 37 seconds, and a foul is going to be called. Blocking foul will be called on Jamie Erdman. And let's see. That'll simply knock a couple of ticks off the clock and do little else, as the Indians will put the ball in play. For Jamie, it's, let's see. Oh, it is a 1-and-1. Okay. Sorry about that. The Indians are in the bonus. Indians have had 2 fouls called on the second half. Just 2 in the entire second half of play. Jamie Erdman picks up her 3rd personal foul, but that doesn't mean very much now with only 36 seconds remaining. Lister at the line shooting a 1-and-1, and she nails the first one. 53-46, a 7-point margin now. And Leister's second shot is no good. Rebound's going to go off of Smith. And the Trojans will take over with just 35 seconds remaining. And here it comes. Here comes Jamie Erdman. We need a couple of 3-baggers. Alicia Moon, over into the corner it goes. Back out in front here, Moon with it. She'll step up and pop for 3, I think. And Leister comes off with the rebound. Whoop, then a foul will be called. This time it'll be on Stacy Snyder. And Leister will go to the line again here, shooting a 1-and-1. For Stacy, that is her 3rd. Okay, never mind. They call it on Jamie Erdman, and it is her 4th. With 20 seconds remaining. The Trojans going to lose a league game, it would appear here. Here's Leister's first shot. No good. Rebound comes off over there to Williard, and she has the ball stolen away. Bounce pass underneath to Smith. Her shot stolen away. 13 seconds remaining. They gather it back in. Here's Bratton with a shot. No good. Rebound underneath comes off to a Indian. And this is going to send Zent to the line with just 7 seconds remaining. So the Trojans are going to drop one here tonight. and make their record go to 8-2 overall. And I believe this might even them up in the league now at 2-2. At any rate, Zent at the line, shooting 2. Her first shot's good. 54-46, 8-point margin with just 7 seconds left. And Jen at the line, shooting her second one. Jen Zent, here's her second shot. It's good. 55-46, 9-point margin. 7 seconds. Here comes Jamie. She better stop and pop one. We're down to 3. Here's her shot. It is short. And it's going to be the end of the ball game as the ball goes out of bounds. And the Trojans drop one here tonight to these Juniata Indians by a final score of 55-46. So Trojan gals take one on the chin this evening. And they'll come back tomorrow night as they travel up to Greenwood to play a pretty tough Greenwood ball club. And we'll be on hand to bring you that ball game also. And so we think it was a tough ball game all the way. Trojans never had a wide margin, but they always looked like they were in control for 3/4 of the ball game. And then suddenly Smith for Juniata seemed to come on. She got hot and rebounding and everything else, and that kind of turned the tide, and the Trojans drop one. So we'll try it again tomorrow night. Until then, let's go for one tomorrow, and maybe our luck will be better. Good night.